That's the trick. Maybe that's what I need to change it up a little bit.
Weldon Henson.
Yeah, there you go.
Hey, what about Weldon was the last name of the IndyCar guy that died?
Yeah, with an H. Yeah, but
you were a fan of that guy, of the whole thing. You like race car driving?
Yeah, I'm into all sorts of racing, NASCAR especially. But yeah, I watch IndyCar too. Yeah, that was tragic, man. That sucked, man.
But my babbling, mindless monkey point that I was going to make after I've been on air all these hours is that I forgot to ask you to come play tonight. You had a show tonight. You just played it. You just got here in time for us. Weldon Henson. Give us the website.
It's weldonhenson.com. Simple as that.
And it's better this year than I not sing. That was very embarrassing.
I thought it was great, man. It was fun.
Well, like hearing a hound dog howl. But Weldon Henson, and again, this new album available. It's available on the web, but people can also buy the DVD at your website?
Website, you can get it on the website or iTunes as well, and Amazon, so all the major marketplaces.
And by the way, I mean, I wasn't just talking you up. Since you started out getting out of the Air Force, working for us and launching your band, I mean, you're playing all the big main #1 gigs here in Austin.
It's a lot of fun. You know, Austin is home now, and Austin's also a great place to play music, and especially to play good country music. You know what I mean? And it has a great response, a great audience, and all the clubs are fabulous, and we love it here. And
you're married now?
Yeah, that's the new thing this year, right?
When'd you get married?
Back in April.
Yeah, well, your wife's great.
Oh, she's the best girl in the world, no doubt about it.
Can't beat it, Weldon. All right, enough of my babble. Before we get to your songs, and again, I called you in here. I appreciate you coming in, you know, after you'd already been out working tonight and working here all day. What is your view of Infowars.com? And I want your honest response, because I didn't talk to you beforehand. I didn't tell you I was going to do this. What is your view of this operation and what we cover?
Well, when I first started working here, Infowars.com, I didn't really know much about it. I'd watched one DVD of yours. It seemed we were kind of small time when I first started here, Alex. I mean, I came in here and it seemed like things were just really small. We were in that small place.
5-6 people.
5-6 people. I mean, it looks like orders weren't going out, but you know, but there was a hardcore small audience.
That's why I hired you, was to get it in gear, get it going.
And man, talk about the growth. And just what these money bombs are for. I know this is the 4th one we've had, and I've been here for every one of them. And let me tell the audience, every one of these money bombs has launched us to a new level. I mean, we went from a little bitty place, almost maybe 3 times the size of this little studio we're in, the room we're in here, to substantially larger, you know, and some more departments. The marketing has grown. The warehouse has grown. I mean, the products have grown. We got the TV thing going now. And every year it's just been a step. I mean, it's grown so much. My view of InfoWars is that we're going all the way. We're going to get the word out. And everyone here is pumped up about it. And I know there's tons of people out there. I meet people everywhere I go, Alex. I play shows. And everyone, I don't bring up where I work during the day, but I hear people talking about it. And then every now and then I'll tell them, they're like, wow, that's awesome. And they want to talk about it, and everybody wants to talk about what's going on in the world. Well,
that's an illustration of the huge effect we're having. And it's so exciting. And it just shows how when you put your passion into something, it ends up having an effect. Now, briefly, you got out of the Air Force 5 years ago, came to work with us. You've done an incredible job, helped turn around so much of what we've done, Weldon. I mean, you're just a prize to be at this office, and, you know, on top of what you do at night, you know, playing guitar and singing, and you're about to get that in a moment. But expanding on that, you were telling me, and I went and looked this up, it was true, about all your buddies that are still in the Air Force. They're all moving over to drones. You were the guy fixing the F-16s, yeah, loading missiles on them. Now all those guys are learning how to fly drones.
Yeah, there's a huge career field, I guess, opening up for unmanned drones. I was just telling Alex that the other day. I got a couple friends that have moved over that, you know, they're still in. A lot of my buddies, we've all gotten out. Some for good reason, some for, you know, bad. But, yeah, no, there's just a lot of unmanned drones, people out there going into that career field.
It's pretty creepy.
Yeah, you know, I hear a lot of things too, you know, and sometimes you really want to get down and you want to tell your buddies what's going on, and you do to some of them, and then some you just know, you're just like, oh man, I wish I had more time to really explain to you what's going on, but, you know, it's one of those deals, you know, you hope you can, and you hope people figure it out, and you try to help them figure out what's going on. And but it just reiterates a lot of things that are being said here. You really get in touch and you talk to people around the world and people that are in the military, and they know what, you know, and you can figure out what's really going on.
Well, Weldon, I see your success growing up with our success, reaching people, and the great lyrics and the great music you produce. I mean, I wouldn't even have you on here if I didn't think it was great and I wasn't a fan. And I told you that 4 years ago, and now you've had huge success, been to Europe, been all over, huge crowds packing every place you go. People need to find out more about Weldon Henson and your band and all the great folks you've got involved in that. Again, give folks, spell it out for people. What is it, WeldonHenson.com?
WeldonHenson.com, yeah, just like it sounds. WeldonHenson.com, WeldonHenson.com. Now, I always love sitting around here at night with you playing Willie Nelson tunes, playing Johnny Cash, playing Merle Haggard tunes. Waylon Jennings is your favorite, one of my favorites. Yeah.
But it's great to have Shooter on the show. But you're going to play a few tracks off some of your records, and then you're going to play some surprises for us, 2 or 3 songs, 4 or 5 songs. If I have my way, 50 songs. Then we're going to come back and go to your phone calls and get to the next guest that's coming up. We're going to be talking to Mr. Corbett of the Corbett Report. But what are you going to play first, Weldon?
I'm actually going to do the title track off this newest CD, and I know there's some radio stations around Texas have been playing it. And I want
That's One Heart's Gone.
That's right. That's right. Everyone's looking, but it's all the same. I love a little one, but who's to blame? And any one man knows a long, hard road, 'cause any woman, she can tell you so. Without a love, it's a mystery. Truth in her, the one it seems. Play the game, you pay the price. One heart's gone and just one love dies. You know, true, it answers to no one. I've asked myself 1,000 times, so you might see that the feelings, they reach down inside you, send you down a road that's seldom seen. But without a love, it's just a mystery. Truth in her, the one it seems. Play the game, you pay the price. One heart's gone and just one love dies. I sit around sometimes, baby, and I'm missing you. I think about the way things that could have been, 'cause the way it was so special. Just somehow it didn't work out in the end, no. Without a love, it's just a mystery. Truth in her, the one it seems. Play the game, you pay the price. One heart's gone and just one love dies. Yeah, yeah. Well, one love dies. Oh. Well, one love. Yeah, yeah. Oh. Yeah, the title track there off the newest record there. One Heart's Gone.
Weldon, you have got an electro voice microphone. That's it. Normally, even with acoustic, they've had 3 or 4 mics. That was awesome. I mean, you are so talented with one damn microphone. That is powerful music. Now,
It's a good microphone.
Now, again, what I like about your music, because I'm a big country music fan, I like country and western. I like it all, as they say in the Blues Brothers, is that kind of sounds Randy Travis type, but even better. But then you've kind of got some other influences. What are the main influences on your music?
Well, the first thing I tell people is, it's a heavily roots influenced traditional country sound with what I call a modern approach to it. I got to have my own little artistic twist to it there. But my influences have probably come a lot from Merle Haggard's #1, Gary Stewart. I'm a huge fan of his, and I know a lot of folks around here in Texas know who Gary Stewart is. And other than that, Waylon Jennings and Dwight Yoakam also as well. Big time Dwight fan. So,
what's amazing is you can sound like all those guys, but not like a copy. You add something to it. I've heard you do songs that sound like Dwight Yoakam. Love him. Love Merle Haggard. Love Waylon Jennings. I mean, love it all.
Yeah.
I mean, you can really do it all. I mean,
Well, that's what we do, too. If you come out and see us live, I got a really good band right now, and that's some of the covers we like to do is a lot of those type guys, but we do it our own kind of way, We put our own original feel to it.
No, exactly. You're not just copying somebody. It's not like a cover band. It's got a twist to it. Okay, you're going to play one more of yours, and then who knows what the surprise is, somebody else's. Or you can play 4 or 5 if you want, Weldon. What's coming up next?
Well, I wanted to do a Merle Haggard song for you, because I know Alex is a big fan of what I call real country music.
Quit going down hell like a snowball headed for hell.
Last year we had Alex singing a good Merle
Total
song.
torture. Yeah.
Well, I thought it was
Quit going downhill like a snowball headed for hell.
But but I know Alex is a big fan of what I call real country, and that's Merle Haggard, if you had to ask me. And so Jaron was actually singing this before I came in here, so I got to play it for him as well. First thing I remember, was a lonesome whistle blowing and a younger's dream of growing up to ride on a freight train leaving town, not knowing where I'm bound. No one changed my mind, but Mama tried. One and only rebel child from a family meek and mild. Well, my mama seemed to know what lay in store. Despite all my son did learn, from the bad I kept on turning till Mama, she couldn't hold me anymore. And I turned 21 in prison, doing life without parole. Well, no one could steer me right, but Mama tried, Mama tried, Mama tried to raise me better. Plenty night and night, that leaves only me to blame, 'cause Mama tried. Dear old daddy, rest his soul, left my mom a heavy load, as she tried so very hard just to fill his shoes. Working hours without rest, wanted me to have the best. She tried to raise me right, but I refused. And I turned 21 in prison, doing life without parole. Well, no one could steer me right, but Mama tried, Mama tried, Mama tried to raise me better. Plenty night and night, that leaves only me to blame, 'cause Mama tried. And that leaves only me to blame, 'cause mama tried.
I'm liking that.